If you are anything like me and are just thinking, how in the world does my son have a cooler life than I do? Then you got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world. And Instagram, give me a little bit, yeah, give me a little bit of fits there. But if you're anything like me, I'm telling you, you definitely have a home here. This is an interesting morning as I was just coming on, and I have to go to different sites to make sure that we're all running live, and it's a bit of a process up front. And what's up, Rhonda? It's a bit of a process up front. And I started looking at it's a John Russell. So I was like, well, that's intern Nuge. What in the world here? So I looked to see what his post was. And his post apparently was from the Zach Bryan concert. And I was like, you have a cooler life than I do. How does my son have a cool? What's up, Eddie? It is yeah, like my son has a cooler life than I do. Like these tickets were bananas. Like Queen Bee and I aren't going. I mean, Queen Bee and I aren't doing that kind of stuff. Like, holy mackerel, 16 with a job. I guess that's just what it is, right? When you look back to 16, you're like, you know what? I had I had a job and no responsibility, no bills, but I had a job. You see, my parents were sneaky. I was they owned Arizona Wheel Company. So if you guys know, back in the day, Arizona Wheel Company, that was my parents' company. And I worked at the wheel shop. That was my job. I worked at the wheel shop through high school. I wasn't paid anything, but I never wanted anything. I never was like, I don't have gas money, I don't have a car, I don't have insurance, I don't have any of that. I was never that kid, because I worked my tookus off polishing rims, pinching rivets, installing rivets, waxing wheels, and boxing wheels. That was my gig. So what I did, doesn't matter. It was summertime, 100 and some odd degrees out there in the warehouse with a swamp cooler. Doesn't matter. That's what I was doing. But it's interesting to see when, like, my kids that actually have cash. It is very interesting. Yeah. Grizz, Rhonda, Eddie, what's happening, y'all? And Grizz, I understand. Yesterday took my bit of advice and reached out to Keenan Coolidge. The Go Show. I talked to Jason, the owner. The Go Show promo code wasn't working because the deals they're offering right now are better than my promo code. I get you just putting that in there. I actually get that. I get an 18% discount for you guys. And that's huge. Look, you're talking about, $300-$400, even the big $600 cooler. That's a lot of money off. So I'm pretty proud of that. But what they're running right now is much better than that. So I think that's why the code didn't work. I just assumed that was the case, but I'll reach out to him, let him know, because I have to. I have a certain discount as somebody who is one of their ambassadors, but I don't think, I think their deal right now is even better than what I get. Holy cow, man. Eddie, it's so good to see you, man. I'm glad you're here, pal. We were talking yesterday about coolers, and we're going to talk about coolers. We're going to talk about Slavo Salt. We're going to talk about Green Mountain Grills, but it just turned into basically a 30-minute Caney cooler commercial. Yes. You forgot to use the code. Reach out to him, dude. Here's the deal. I'm not kidding, Eddie. What I need you to do, reach out to them and say, hey, I forgot to use the Go Show code on my next order. Can I get a kind of a bigger? They'll hook you up, dude. They're just the best of the best. Yeah. Trying to hook Gunter and Beans up with them too. Them, Mother Road Brewing, and what else I'm trying to hook them up with? And Canyon. Yeah, I mean, heck, why not? She's up there. Yes. I did. No response. Well, you let me. I got you. The love of God, I was over at his house a week ago. So, and he was at my hunt. So I think I got some clout there. We're gonna make it happen. All right, Daddy, I got you hooked up, bud. And by the way, on Slavo Salt, let's just talk about that, because Eddie was talking about it as well. So Eddie, give me, and you can be honest. I really don't care. Please be honest. How good is that? How's good is the seasoning? I mean, the reason why I love Slavo Salt, and what I'll do is I'll share my screen here, and there's a reason why I just absolutely love Slavo Salt, is because occasionally when I'm not when I actually care about my dad bod, actually care about what I'm putting in, when he came to cool, but as very stall I wanted, they were out of stock. Okay, and that's another question, Eddie, as well, that I've asked Jason to tell us how quickly it's going to be. The family is hooked. Okay, so Eddie says my family's hooked. Like, don't you dare kid that my kids' stockings will have Slavo Salt. My family my sister, my mom, my niece, my nephew-in-law will be receiving Slavo salt. It just is. It is what it is. So let me tell you what it's all about. Let me share my screen here. And again, how dangerous it is to share those screens. Whoo, let me tell you. All right, here we go. This is what we got. This is Slavo salt. They do a bunch of cool stuff, but here's what they have. They have the spicy Slavo seasoning. They have the all-purpose seasoning they call the OG. Now, if you look at the homepage, those look like they're the same size. They're not. One is 6 ounce, one is 13 ounce. You can get a Slavo seasoning trio, which will get you the garlic, get you the OG and the spicy all together. I highly recommend this. I'm going to get to a little bit more of that in a second. I highly recommend this. OG 13 ounce, spicy and garlic in the 6 ounce, and that's your order. That's what you get for somebody because they're going to use the OG more. Here's why I'm excited about Slavo salt. And because I know the man who makes it. He makes it. He doesn't outsource this at all. Quite literally, Chef Slavo makes this himself. Giant industrial kitchen, does it himself. Kosher salt, black pepper, you can buy that. It's like, okay, kosher salt and black pepper. We're not reinventing the wheel. It's the garlic. And here's the garlic. The garlic is actually roasted by Slavo himself. It's not purchased in a bag. It's not a freeze-dried garlic. It is quite literally garlic that he does himself. 3 phases of roasting, 3 different phases of roasting, all go into the bottle. So it's all mixed up pretty nice. I think that's pretty damn cool, y'all. I think it's pretty damn amazing. So, and he's got recipes on here. He's got a ton of cool stuff because if you want to follow any recipe, just please just follow his recipes. I'm not kidding. Any of these recipes, you all are going to be just fine. You will be just fine. And how he grills, what he does, and understand this. And look at this. There's just pages of this stuff. So what he does, even so, when he serves game meat, look at that 2-minute guacamole. Please, you guys. Yeah, this stuff is pretty next level. So I use devil salt, super spice. So what would it be like? It's so I don't know what devil salt is, bud. I don't. And Eddie, when Eddie said his family's hooked, we've been hooked for so long. There's a couple of Kinders that I like to play with every now and again. And a couple of the the meat church. Spices are pretty good. But what I found in most of the spices, and this is why I want to get to this, what I found in most of the spices and why this is such a cool gift, what I found in most of the seasonings is sugar. There's no sugar in this. There's literally 3 ingredients. It's all natural. And here's the best part. 100% money back guarantee. You don't like it, you get your money back. I'm pretty sure they've used it one time. Their 100% money back guarantee has been used once and one time only. It's a salt replacement with habanero and things like that. Oh, hey, yeah. Okay, so got it. Salt replacement with habanero. Yeah, there's no habanero. The spicy, though, the spicy is fantastic. Okay, so Eddie said, my son is really picky. Really picky. I put the garlic salt on his burgers, and he said it was one of the best burgers ever. Agreed. Because, again, this isn't bagged crap. This isn't freeze-dried bag crap. It really isn't. Please use the code. The Go Show code does work. So use the code Go Show. Apparently it's not. So I gotta recheck that as well. So the fun part to me, and we're gonna talk about Green Mountain Grills. There's no code, so don't worry about that. There's no code not to work. I'm just talking about the stuff that I love and that I give for gifts, and that I want you guys to be able to either have or do the same. So the great part about it's not freeze-dried garbage. It is all natural, 100% money back guarantee. It's really, really good. And Eddie says he's a good big meat church guy. I do. I like Slavo's recipes, but there's some that I go into straight up to the meat church on YouTube. They haven't missed yet. I know that some of the things they do, I'm like, don't really work for me. So I combine a couple of techniques that I know from other cooks and use it with meat church. But meat church is usually a solid foundation. Listen to this. Who didn't email? I'm sorry. Is the day over? Look at this. Look at. You guys, the trash talking, the level of trash talking. Eddie, since you missed it, the level of trash talking about me and email is next level. So, so don't worry. Look, what time is it? It's 11:12. Plenty of time. I have plenty of time. I said I'd email you tomorrow. That's today. It's all good. I tell you what. Go to the tape. Go to the tape. Slavo, here's a cool pack too. A little bit, maybe put a little in a baggie. Go to the movie. Head out to Harkins to see Gladiator, which I'm doing this weekend. So excited to see Gladiator. I'm going to see Gladiator, and you put that on the popcorn. You're done, dude. You're done. You put OG on that popcorn. It is over. It is absolutely over. Yes. No, I did. I said yesterday. I said today. I said tomorrow. Yesterday, which is today. We're going to do this whole Abbott and Costello bit about who's on first. I emailed you about fireworks, cricket. See, this is it. I emailed you about. Look at you. Okay. You know what? You know what's going to happen now? I'm not going to check my emails. It's going to become a bit. Keep emailing away. Holy mackerel. All right. I'll give you guys the OG email. I'll give Jim and everybody the OG email. We'll work from there. Anyway. He did say tonight. Did I really? Okay, let me show you something, guys. You see this right here? See this scar right here? See this guy? See this guy right here? See that big old bad boy? 2 brain surgeries. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to claim it right now. I'm pulling the card out of the deck. Boom. Brain surgeries. TBI. No? Nothing? I thought that would do it. Oh, see? Thought that'd get me off the hook. Usually does, though. He's a weak. It is weak. It's okay. Sometimes you got to go weak sauce because you just totally screwed that one up. Check out SlavoSalt.com. You guys are going to like it. And good dude, good outdoorsman. He's our type of dude. Princess Slavo is maybe one of my favorite humans on the planet. 9 years old. I call her full send. She is one of the coolest chicks. She might run. Just be nice to her because she will eventually govern us one day, I believe. So, yeah. So always, yeah. I was going to stay on there. Let's move over to in Slavo Salt. Oh, use the code GOSHOW. Guilt him into it. Nobody's going to guilt me into nothing. Nobody's going to guilt me into nothing. Here's the deal. I'm like Queen Bee in this department. You keep telling me what to do. I'm digging those heels in. I might not do it. I'm supposed to help set up meet for my. All right. Okay. The Go and Ion meetup. Okay. I will. I'm on it. I'm on it like Blue Bonnet. Okay, hold on. I'm going to it right now. I'm going to go to it right now, and I'm just going to watch what I'm going to do. Okay, Outlook. Let me throw in a name here. So all that is on my page, the only thing on my page is your email. Right here. Look at your email is right there. That's it. That's all that's on the page. That's all that's on the page. So when I open up my email, that's all. Your emails are right there. There's 2 emails right there. See? Okay. All right. Step 1, baby steps. Holy mackerel. Let's get back to the program, shall we? By show of hands, who's all about the pellet grilling or sidebox smoking in a tower smoker or whatever it is, electric smoker? Don't care. Who's about smoking that grill? That's all me in every which way, shape, fashion, or form. There are a couple of products that I want to tell you about that I think are just going to be life-changing for you. The first is, I'm not going to say they're a local company, but they're a local company. Okay. I'm not going to say they're not a local company. But if you have anything wrong with your Green Mountain Grill, there's most likely an executive that's going to show up to your doorstep to help you. It's that awesome. The model these guys have is fantastic. I'm going to get to the Green Mountain in just a moment. But the thing that is interesting to me is the transition I took from sidebox smoking to pellet smoking. Sidebox smoking is tough. Sidebox smoking is not easy. Sidebox smoking, if you don't offset, they call them offset smokers. What do you put the meat in this big, basically drum, and there's a side box that you have your coals and your wood in, and the heat and the smoke goes through, and there's a chimney on the far side. That's like fishing. Is what I really, really loved. It was like fishing because constantly all day for hours, you're just playing with that temp, playing with the wood, making sure that everything is what Grizz settled down. Everything is dialed in for that one temperature you want to keep it at. And I'm telling you. Oh, see, you guys do pay attention. Eating an elephant one bite at a time. That's right. Fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I've done that for years. I called all of my barbecue brethren who have knighted me. One of the very best nights, grilling nights of my life for 13 people. I pulled off at the same time shrimp, 1.5 inch thick ribeye, boneless ribeyes, marlin steaks, and corn off the grill. That was maddening. That was my Jedi level of barbecue, and that's basically what I'm held standard to. I called all of my people before I got a pellet grill, and I said, "Am I cheating?" These guys have the big green eggs. They got the 6-foot Viking grills. They've got they've got it all. Offset smokers. Am I cheating if I get a pellet grill? Everyone just came through quick. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, 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 yes. And I haven't looked back. Kick rocks, pound sand. I'm cheating. Don't care. Pellet grills are the greatest things ever, ever, ever done to barbecue. There's nothing better than a pellet grill for barbecue. So if you're into a Pit Boss or any of those, or Coleman makes some, but if you want to go what I go with, which is the Green Mountain, do it. Yes. Yes. Which I would be unable to. I hate that too. Yeah. But Eddie, it's agreed, right? I mean, dude. So let me show you this. Please understand. I'm going to tell you a quick story. They might not even want me to know, might not even want me telling you this story, but I'm going to tell the story because it's important. So Green Mountain Grills is a fantastic organization where they don't even have titles. There's nobody. Everybody's got equal weight in the company. It's fantastic. But you know who the boss is, but still at the same time, everybody's got equal weight. They had a great line. They went international. I mean, international. They have dealers in Israel. They had is something to do with the Wi-Fi capability of their grills. The Wi-Fi capability, because I have the app, which is a fantastic app, which I could just be at Costco and I could have my Green Mountain going on. And all I do is all I have to do is just hit the hit the app, and I can change temps. I can slow the smoke. I can add the smoke. I can do whatever I want from my app. Apparently, there is an evil empire. I can't say the name. I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but it rhymes with Traeger, that tried to sue the living pants off of Green Mountain Grills, basically lawfare, and tried to take them out. We're talking to the tune of millions on top of millions of dollars. Green Mountain won in each shot. Traeger's like, we're going to appeal. We're not going to pay for the fees until we appeal, blah, blah, blah. I mean, just running them through the ringer. It had something to do with a patent on Wi-Fi, but it wasn't what they had. It was something completely different. They came back. They dropped 9 and punted is what they did. And they came back as Prime 2.0, and they have built twice as good of a pellet grill as I have, and I've had their top of the line for years and years and years. I want the new one so bad, my head hurts. Look at this. Let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen again. Stop asking me if I want to share my screen. I do. Let's go. Share it. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this. 50% off rotisseries. Look at the little guy over the side. The Ledge 2.0. The Prime Peak 2.0. What do we got, baby? Look at this big bad boy. Look at this thing. Yes. They've got to have a video on here somewhere. I mean, that's got a lot of cooking space to it. And I know they got a video. Look, it's got a pizza attachment. Literally, you just take the grill grates off. You put the wood fire pizza attachment on there. Boom, boom, boom. You got a wood fire. How cool is that? All right, what else we got here? Let me see. Go. Not the one I want. Not the one I want. Peak Trek. This is the one I want you to see. Look at this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Tailgate. Literally a tailgate smoker. Tailgate smoker. It doesn't even have to be a tailgate smoker. You can have this on a table out in the backyard. Boom. You can have this on the patio if you have an apartment. You can have this anywhere. It is a tiny little bad boy that does it all. And here's the deal. So I was talking to the other Jason, who is the whatever for Green Mountain Grills. Remember, they don't have titles. And he said they were doing a video shoot for this one, the Trek Prime 2.0. And they were doing a video for it. and they had a Jackery with those prices. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I get you. I hear you with the charcoal grill. I ain't mad. I got charcoal grill as well. But what I'm saying is they had this hooked up to a Jackery. Remember I was telling you about the Jackery batteries? They had it hooked up to a Jackery, and this smoked on it just off that Jackery all day. They had a little solar charger on it. Boom. Just that was the power source. Didn't even have to pull off the truck or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Now, no. You don't have to feel bad about having a Traeger. That's fine. Yeah, it's good. This is a, but I'm telling you. So, Rhonda, here's the deal, and I this is with the Canyon stuff as well. I do get that. I understand that these things are a bit pricey. The outdoor world is not expensive, not inexpensive. It's not cheap, I'll tell you that. But what I have learned is the cheap stuff ain't good. And when you do save up, and you save up and you save up and you actually end up with those types of things. I don't have a code for you for Green Mountain at all. That's just what I use, and I would never use anything else. So if you save up for that, then you have that, and that's it. It's done. I think it was you. I don't know if it was you or not, Ron, that was talking about their all your coolers are toast. Canes, I'll never have to buy another one. Of course, Queen Bee wants one. I'm gonna have to buy one, but that's it. I'm telling you, they're just fantastic. And unfortunately, I was looking for there was actually a video that I was going to try to find for you because it just kind of showed the really cool stuff here. It's got to be on their homepage. Black Friday. Oh yeah, watch now. Let's go.
Black Friday is back and better than ever. Get $50 off a GMG ledge, $100 off a Peak, 50% off a rotisserie, and a free racked backboard.
Look at that. Hook it.
Gear up with the Green Mountain Grill and the latest accessories during the greatest sale of the year. Green Mountain Grills, the future of wood-fired flavor.
You're damn right.
Black Friday is back.
And Dan,
better than ever.
Hold up. Dan, hey, I just played this. Thank you. Jeez Louise. Why is it still playing? Okay, there we go. And Dan loves his Green Mountain Grill. He said, I'm See? Look at that. That's right. Yeah. Dan says, I love my Green Mountain Grill. I'm blind and use it no problem. Dan did also send me a text that said, hey, just so you know, I did get my the Christmas lights up, and he asked if I need any help from my blind friend to get my Christmas lights up. I'm telling y'all, in the outdoors, you gotta stay on your toes. We don't kid. We punk each other regularly. And you do gotta love that voice. Damn it. Thank you, Eddie. But yes, I'm a huge fan of just the Green Mountain. And again, this isn't just stuff you just go stroke checks for. This isn't stuff these kinds of things, like even the Canyons, the pellet grills, this is just stuff that you just kind of save up for, like, hey, I'm kind of saving up for a pellet grill, and I'm kind of saving up for a Canyon or two. That's just the way to go. Or give the Canyon a try. Get one of the super, like their coolie right now, their backpack cooler is $60. I'm like, yeah, give it a try. See if it's some quality product that you like. Maybe you find something wrong with it. You see if their warranty is actually what they are. And boom. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Daniel, here's the deal, Dan. They're up already. As far as you know. I kid. So it is, I'm blown away. The man literally puts up his own Christmas lights. He's blind. The man hunts. He's out hunted all of us. This is a dude I just love. A giving, caring, awesome man. noexcusehunting.com.org. Dang it. Daniel, help me with that. Dan, help me with the email on that, buddy. No Excuses Hunting. You can look it up. The guy's got a great organization. You can help out in any way you can. He helps the less standard able go out and hunt. So he's a good guy who does a lot of cool stuff. So give him a shout and see if you can help out in any way that you can. And then he's got to get back to me on dates on the javelina hunt too. So we gotta figure all that out. I've never hunted with him. I want to hunt with a blind man. I did that just seriously. I don't know about bucket list stuff, but damn, I mean, how cool is that? It's like playing a live action video game. You're just right behind him. You're like up, down, left, right, center. I'm going to say send it. Because he says his guide says fire all the time. And by the time he gets out, the trigger's already pulled. I'm going to say send it. Just because it sounds cool. That's what they say. The big bad snipers say, send it. Y'all, and again, I'm not trying to say, hey, listen, this is what you guys should have, and this and that. This is just what I use. This is what I saved for. This is what I really, really wanted. I know I'm working with the right people. Green Mountain Grills, Slavo Salt, Canyon Coolers, the three staple products of this show, because they have the three most integrity filled staffs I've ever run into. Their ownership is second to none. The customer service is second to none. Their guarantees are impeccable. Their warranties are the way to go. That's just it. That really is it. And I just do suggest tri-pellet grilling. Woo! Tri-pellet grilling is absolutely fantastic. Give Slavo Salt a try. There's no harm trying Slavo Salt. 100% money back guarantee. What the one lady that used it, that since I've known Slavo, the one lady said it was too garlicky. I swear to you, she said it was too garlicky. And he gave her her money back. Money came back. He said, it's one of the only three ingredients. Garlic. Too garlicky. Yeah. Yeah, if we're saying about the products, use them, you love them. That makes a difference. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's why people can take, and I appreciate you saying that, Rhonda, because I will never shill anything to you I don't use. I think there was one, what was it? I don't even remember what it was. I think in my entire radio career, there was something that I pitched that I didn't use. It was the husband and wife law team. They sponsored my This Day in History spot on KTR. But I wasn't chilling them. I wasn't saying that I endorsed them. They were just to sponsor the show. Other than outside of that, literally everything that I have promoted, I use and love and support. And I wouldn't go any other way, because I just think they're just, I'm gonna tell the story. I don't care. So I had an issue with, because trust me, I use that pellet grill more than anything when I first got it, and started acting a little bit fidgety. So I just call. I say, hey, listen, don't know what's going on. And they'll say, we'll send a person out for you tomorrow. I'm like, what? You'll send a person out? The hell are you talking about? Are you serious? I said, yeah, we'll send a person out to you. Dude shows up, replaces the motor. He's like, it's good. It's just, sometimes it might get a little picky with the, the frequency. So let's just, maybe the startup process is a little off. Here's I want you to start with the app. I want you to do it this way, this way, this way. And the motor's going to be just fine. I put a brand new one in there for you. I looked up who was at my house. Again, they don't have titles, but I'm sure he's the boss. Not because I was on iHeart. Not because I was friends with Barrel Boy, who works with them too as well. It's because that's what he does. I go out to his truck on his way, and he's like, yeah, I got a couple more stops to make on the way back to the office. Like, what stops you talking about? He goes, yeah, service stops. Sometimes, he goes, holidays. He goes, I don't hang out with my family at holidays, because a lot of people buy our grills, and sometimes they might have trouble with setup. They might have trouble with the app. They might have trouble. He goes, I'll just go out there and fix it. You can't beat that. You just can't. Money back guarantee, 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked with Slavo. Can't beat that. We win over the guarantee at Canyon Coolers. Can't beat that. So for yourself, for a gift for yourself is what I am all about. Treat yourself and just understand that the quality behind these products is backed by a guarantee, because they know they're giving you quality stuff. It's not like Tommy Boy. Anyone can have guarantee on the box. That's because they sold you a piece of crap, right? No. Backed by action that I have seen personally. So that's it. Okay, we'll get off that bandwagon and get back to FAFO Friday. It's going to be a hodgepodge. I've just got some hilarious stuff that's just funny. I found a bunch of stuff this week that I just think would be fun to do tomorrow on FAFO Friday right here on the Go Show. Thank you all. Love you guys. Good to see you again, Eddie. Yeah, hang out, and we'll do in other news in just moments, and it's going to be an interesting show. Whew, a lot going on. We're going to put the tinfoil hats on. We are. Thanks for hanging out. This is the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of state that we live in. Have a great day, everybody.